You meet someone new. Within a few seconds, before they have really said anything, your mind has already decided who they are: warm or cold, sharp or slow, trustworthy or not. And here's the strange part. Once that snap decision is made, your mind spends the rest of the time quietly defending it, no matter what the person actually does. First impressions are fast, and they're stubborn, and understanding why will change how you read people and how you show up for them. Start with the speed. Your brain forms a first impression astonishingly fast, a fraction of a second, off a face, a posture, a tone. This is not a flaw. For most of human history, deciding quickly whether a stranger was a friend or a threat was a survival skill. The mind that waited around to gather full information did not always get the chance, so you inherited a brain built to judge first and ask questions later. Your brain judges a stranger in a fraction of a second. That's ancient wiring. The trouble is what happens next. That fast judgment does not stay a rough first guess, held loosely. It hardens, and it starts to color everything that comes after. Here is the key mechanism, and it is the important one. Once your mind decides someone is a certain way, it starts looking for evidence that it was right, and quietly ignores evidence that it was wrong. If you decided someone is warm, their awkward joke reads as charming. If you decided they're cold, that exact same joke reads as arrogant. You're not seeing the person, you're seeing your first impression confirmed over and over. After the snap judgment, you stop seeing the person. You see your judgment confirmed. There is a well-known version of this. One strong trait bleeds into everything else. Decide someone is attractive, and you will tend to assume they are also kind, smart, and capable, with no evidence at all. Decide someone is cold in the first minute, and you will read their later warmth as fake. One early impression spreads out and stains the whole picture. We treat a person like a single quality instead of a complicated human being. And it works in both directions, which is the part worth sitting with. It is not just how you judge others, it is how you get judged. The version of you that shows up in the first 30 seconds of a job interview, a first date, a new room, that version gets locked in fast, and then the other person spends the rest of the time confirming it. Fair or not, those early seconds carry weight far beyond their size. The first 30 seconds gets locked in, then people spend the rest of the time confirming them. So what do you do with this? Two things. One about how you see others, and one about how you are seen. For how you see others, hold your first impressions loosely, on purpose. The snap judgment will still happen. You cannot stop it, but you can learn to treat it as a rough first draft instead of a verdict. When you catch yourself certain about someone you just met, that certainty is the warning sign. Nobody can be known in 10 seconds. The most interesting people are often the ones whose first impression was completely wrong, and you only find that out if you leave the door open. Treat your first read as a rough draft, not a verdict. There is a specific trap here to name. Once you have decided someone is a certain way, you will start treating them that way, and people tend to become how they are treated. Decide a coworker is difficult, and you will be a little colder, a little more guarded, and they will feel it and respond in kind. And now they really are difficult, and you never notice you helped build the thing you predicted. Your first impression can quietly make itself come true. For how you are seen, since the early seconds carry so much, it is worth being deliberate about them. Not fake, deliberate. Warmth, attention, and calm in the first moments do more than the same quality shown 20 minutes in, because the first moment set the frame everything else gets read through. It is not shallow to care about how you land in the first minute. It is just understanding how the other person's mind actually works. None of this means people are hopeless prisoners of a glance. It means the first impression is powerful, sticky, and often wrong, and that a little awareness goes a long way. You can give people a second look you did not used to give them, and you can offer your own best self in the moments that turn out to matter most. You were never being unfair on purpose. You were running a fast, ancient system that judges first and defends the judgment after. Now you can see it working, and knowing it, you can hold your first reads loosely, give people the chance to surprise you, and show up on purpose in the seconds that stick. Give people the second look your first glance skips. Start there. In 1971, a group of ordinary college students were split into guards and prisoners for a simple study, and within days, something went so wrong they had to shut it down. What it says about you is unsettling. That one is next. I'll see you there. New breakdown every Tuesday and Friday.